Hi everyone, we are in our July session of strength training, and again this is an in-season type of training, and going to be about 30 minutes long. A lot of our sets are going to be 30 seconds in length. Our cardio point this time is going to be 25 squats. We're going to do 4 cardio points, so by the end of this workout you're going to be getting in 100 squats. These are unweighted squats. It's all about good form. Some of the equipment that we're going to be using today, I've got a set of 3, 5, and 8 pound dumbbells, a 10-pound kettlebell, a resistance band, which we've been using in the other workouts. I've got a little sand ball, but again, you can use a dumbbell, and I'll let you know the modifications along the way. I'm going to be using an 8-pound medicine ball, as well as a 10-pound bar, and just like a light broomstick or your PVC pipe. A stability ball, a mat, and a Bosu ball, and a foam roller. Okay, so let's get started with some warming up. So we're gonna work on our feet and toes again. Again, I'm a big fan of that. So toe, toe, heel, heel. Turn on my timer here. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. So I'm doing this workout after a 2-hour run and yard work. So we'll see how it goes. But I need to get it in because it is June 30th today. So, all right. And then next, we are going to do a nice trap stretch. So taking one arm behind and giving yourself just a nice stretch. Again, not a yank. Be nice to that neck. Breathe. Get yourself ready, psyched up for the workout. And other side. I'm going to grab that PVC pipe. Again, you can use a broomstick, a really light bar. We're going to do around the world. You bring that bar up and around. Again, to your comfort level. Stretching should, sometimes it's kind of painful, but you never want to feel anything sharp when you stretch. Sharpness is not good. But yeah, you're going to feel some uncomfortable things when you stretch, that's for sure. And shoes aside, we're going to rotate around. We're going around the world. 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. All right, we're gonna take our legs wide and just ragdoll. You can hold on to your elbows, you can touch the floor and just hang, whatever feels best for you. Stretching out those hamstrings, nice wide legs. I want you to take your right arm and like you're stirring a big pot of soup. Stir around, opposite direction with that arm, warming up that scapula, shoulder, girdle area, and other arm. Left arm, big circles. Again, just feel nice and floppy. Just let your arm go other direction. Floppy, floppy. So we're stirring that soup. All right, go ahead and roll up nice and gentle. Let's see, sorry, my notes are over here. So we're gonna take our band, and hopefully you all have one of these by now. We're just gonna slip it underneath the feet. So not around the ankles this time. probably just right about where your arches are there. And your feet should be lined up with your hips, and you're gonna bring up a leg. We're gonna do 30 seconds of these. Keep that foot flexed. Pull up, nice balance, control. Hold that belly button to your spine, use that core. Shoulders back. Stick out that chest, helps you breathe. Good for the glutes, hip flexors, and rest. All right, multiplanar lunges. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come forward, just choose a side. Forward, I think we've done these in another one. Side, gotta move away from my mirror. Back, and a curtsy. Stay with that same leg, I'm on my left. Forward lunge. Side, keeping both feet facing forward. Back lunge. Curtsy. One more of those. Forward lunge with nice control. Not too fast on these. You're still warming up. And curtsy. Switch legs. Forward lunge. Oops, got a little balance there. Side. Back. Curtsy. Forward lunge. Side. Back. Curtsy. One more. Forward lunge. Side. Back. Curtsy. You might have noticed I got mirrors on my wall behind me. I didn't have those before. I finally got those installed. Okay, here comes our first cardio point, 25 squats. What I want you to do with these squats, your legs are lined up slightly wider than your hips. You're gonna take those arms, you're gonna stick that butt back and weight back in the heels. Here we go for 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are quicker. 6, 7, 8, good form. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good work. Get into the main set. We are going to grab the stability ball. These are a little tricky. I'm going to do a side version so you can see what I'm doing here. So you're going to get lined up on that stability ball so that your knees are on top of the ball, like this. Okay? Want those hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to lift up the leg and extend. Lift up the leg and extend. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go. Up. Up. There's a lot of balance going on here. Think of really embracing your abs, like you've got a brace around that area to help with that stability and control. You really shouldn't be feeling this too much in your hands and your wrists. Really think about using your core. And one more. Good job. And then you get off of that with grace, right? I don't think there is a graceful way to get off of the stability ball. All right. I got me sweaty. Whew. Axe chops. We're going to, if you have a medicine ball, you can use a 4-pound, 6-pound. I'm going to be using an 8-pound. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rotating. So it's not a squat in between, it's just a rotation. Okay, here we go for 30 seconds. I want your eyes to be on the ball as you rotate, as if you're putting the ball on a shelf behind you. I want that opposite foot to be pivoting. So if you look at my feet, you can see as I pivot, those feet are pivoting. All right, good job. All right, kettlebell swings with a hip thrust. I am going to be using a 10-pound kettlebell. You can definitely go heavier than this. I've got a 25 and it's a little bit too heavy for me to be doing this. If you don't have a kettlebell, I would say, excuse me, we're doing so many squats already, but I would say if you don't have a kettlebell, maybe do just one leg squat, you know, for 15 seconds on each, okay? So here we go. With that kettlebell squat, a lot of that movement, I'll do it from the side, you can see it comes from my hips. This really isn't a squat, it's a thrust from the hips, okay? Here we go, 30 seconds. It's a nice swing. The kettlebell should be coming pretty much to the top of your head. There is a little bit of squat, but it's not a deep squat. It's more just to get that nice swing. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be getting in those squats today. Building that power in those legs. Okay, and rest. You can put that away. And we have some more squats. So here we go, 25 squats. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, excuse me, 10, 11, 12, sticking that butt back, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so now I'm going to take a light set of dumbbells. And again, you don't want to go very heavy on this because we're going to be working into that rotator cuff area. We're going to do TYIs. So just again, stand your feet slightly apart. And you can use 2 pounds, maybe if you have some old heavy hands around. And we're going to make a T, a Y, and an I. Okay? Ready? Here we go. T. Watch those shoulders to make sure that one isn't dropping. An I. T. Y. And I. It's really good for swimming. T. Y. Nice and controlled. These shouldn't be fast at all. T. Y. I. Let's do one more set. T. Y. I. Nice work. All right, we're gonna get on the ground, on the floor. If you want to use a mat, you can, depending on where you are. I've got a light sand ball. You can use a softball, you know, if you have some kind of a foam ball like this, just something to be tossing around as we do this. So what we're going to be doing is I want you to line up
So you're in this pose here, okay? So we do a lot of the bow pose, as you've already seen with a lot of my workouts. It's a great Pilates move, just pulling that belly button into the spine. So I want you to start bicycling those legs, and then you're gonna bring that ball underneath. Here we go, 30 seconds. So it really helps if you have something to be using. Helps with your coordination instead of just pretending like you have a ball. So some of you that have a pet, maybe a tennis ball, a dog ball, that'll work. And rest. Good job. All right, we're getting through this. Side planks. So we had this in the workout last month, and I got quite a few of you saying, holy smokes, that is really hard. So guess what? We're gonna do some more of those. We'll do a progression of them as well, so that you can work your way into the one arm up, one leg up. Okay, so just follow along, get that elbow right underneath the shoulder. You want those legs so that you're in a nice side plank here. And again, when you're doing these, you want to make sure you're not leaning forward. You want to keep that nice up and down motion. Okay, here we go. Up and down first. Arm up. And here we go. One arm up, one leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Other side. Scoot around. Line up that elbow underneath the shoulder. Getting a nice straight plank. And here we go. Up and down. Arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think last month it was my left side too that was really weak. Okay, side planks. Okay, we're gonna thread the needle in a high plank pose. So you get in that high plank, again making sure you're not like this or not like that, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your arm up, follow it with your eyes, you're gonna thread it under. Up, and you're on the clock. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. Thread the needle under. No weights are needed for this. If you're gonna use a weight, make sure it's pretty nice and light here. Almost done. And rest. Get in that nice plank position again. I'm looking at the clock. And you're on the clock. Twist up. Again, watching with your eyes as that arm is going up and under. 15 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Good work, good work. All right, this is a big Pilates move, and it is tough, I'm not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do, catch your breath, relax. All right, so you're gonna get those legs out like this, right? There, that's more where I wanna be. Straighter knees, and then we're gonna bring that chest in so that you have a nice straight back without putting your feet on the ground. Okay, ready? Here we go. Open up, nice and slow. Hold it. Breathe, slow, roll in. Bring those knees to the chest. Don't let those feet drop on the floor. Nice straight back. Open up, nice and slow. Bow. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Roll those knees into the chest, nice and slow. Nice straight back. Don't let those feet touch. One more of those. Here we go. Out. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Roll those knees in to the chest. Straight back. Hold it. Nice straight back. Hold it, and relax. Good work. Whew, I'm sweating today. I don't know about you. Okay, so we are, at that cardio point again. So 25 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, last one, 25. All right, we're working up to the upper body portion of the workout. I think I told you at the beginning you're gonna need a 10-pound bar. I actually removed the thing we were gonna do with that because it was squats. I don't think we need to be doing any more squats in this workout. So you're gonna take that Bosu ball, you're gonna turn it upside down. What this does, we're gonna be doing push-ups on here. What it does is, again, it offers instability, makes it a lot harder than doing a push-up on the floor. Not that we need to make push-ups any harder, but it's just a different movement for the body. And again, it just helps those stabilizing muscles in that shoulder girdle. So go ahead, line yourself up, almost into like a high plank. I'm looking at the clock here. And go ahead and go down. Push up and down, 30 seconds. Make sure that your chin isn't dropping like this, right? Your eyes should be looking where the floor and the wall meets. 15 more seconds. You want to watch that Bosu ball too. If you're really going to one side on that Bosu ball, and rest. So for instance, if you keep on gravitating here, that means that you're not as stable on that other side. So the whole object is to keep that Bosu ball as stable as you can when you're doing those. All right. Let's see what we have next. We're going to be doing a lateral lunge. You can put that Bosu ball away. We're done with that today. And I'm gonna grab 8 pounds, even though I'm tired. Now I'm gonna do 5 pounds. We're gonna be doing a shoulder press with this, okay? So it's basically a side lunge with a shoulder press. Just keep those arms there. Side lunge, shoulder press down, okay? Here we go. Side lunge, shoulder press. 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 One more of those. Side lunge, shoulder press. Again, when you're doing those side lunges, you don't want that foot to extend out like that, because look what happens with your knee. It goes out and it follows it, and it's not set up correctly. So this is actually more of a glute and hip workout too, because if you're going like this, you can see how my hip is actually taking a lot of that, I don't want to say abuse, but taking a lot of that body weight, okay? So, it's all about protecting our joints. Okay, so we're gonna do tricep kickbacks next. For this, I'm gonna use 8 pounds. Again, you're welcome to go heavier, lighter, whatever you want here. So, the movement on here, you're set up like this, right? Kind of bring those elbows into the side and going back with both arms. Okay, ready? Here we go. You're on the clock. More seconds. Keep that scapula engaged, almost like you're pinching a pencil behind your scapula. One more, and rest. Okay, set those aside. I'm gonna keep with those 8-pound dumbbells. And you want those feet lined up with your shoulders and hips again. And I'm gonna start out standing on my left leg and bicep curl for 30 seconds with my right. So left standing leg, right arm is doing the bicep curl. Nice and slow. Engage those abs. Belly button to spine. Brace that core. That standing leg's probably burning by now. I know mine is. Starting to shake a little bit. One more and rest. Whew, shake it out. Stand on that right foot. Left foot up. Bicep curl with that left arm. Standing on your right. Oops. So again, the object is to not put a foot down, which for some reason, feeling weaker on that side. Woo. Oh, I'm gonna start over here. Could be because I did a trail run and my feet and ankles are pretty tired. And rest. Good work, good work. All right, let's see. That is it. We are going into stretching. I have some cool stretching things we're gonna do. So I want you to take that foam roller. I've got a long foam roller, which is best for this today. And what I want you to do is get down on your knees, and you're gonna take one foot on the foam roller. So you're like this, right? I want you to gradually get that foam roller underneath the ankle and underneath the calf. And we're just gonna let that leg roll out. Be careful here though. I don't want anybody tearing any muscles. It should just feel like a nice stretch. You're also giving yourself a nice little foam rolling myofascial release on that calf as well. Nice and slow. Some of you are probably way more flexible than I am. Let's do one more of those. Okay, switch it to the other side. Line up that foam roller to your side. And just let that foam roller roll out. And again, you might find out that you're way tighter on one leg. That's usually a sign that maybe you're compensating on one side. One side's a little weaker.
Okay, we're gonna go into downward dog. Those of you that do yoga, which I hope you're all doing yoga, you get in that downward dog position. If you need to bend your knees. Go ahead, come forward, bring those elbows in, into a nice cobra on your belly. Oh, my back just did a nice little crack. Go ahead and look over your left shoulder, dropping that right hip, stretching out that hip flexor, and rotate to the other side, looking over the right shoulder, letting that left hip drop. Go ahead, knees apart, into a nice child's pose. Drop that head. Go ahead and bring the left arm underneath the right, stretching out that shoulder. And switch, bring that right arm under. All right, I'm going to take that foam roller again, and we're going to be stretching out scapula area. So I want you to line up the foam roller at the base of the scapula and open up that chest. So I don't want you to be yanking your neck. I mean, your arms, neck, upper body should look like this the entire time. That rotation is going to be coming more from the obliques, and then we're going to be giving ourselves a good scapula myofascial release as well. So go ahead and come up first and down. Now go to the right. Go ahead and roll back nice and slow. Let your head drop. And over to the left. Come around. You should feel a nice foam roller release on the back. Rotate around. Again, making sure you're not using your neck for this. You're using your abs to do the rotation and getting a nice release on the back side as well. Rotate. Now go ahead and just let your head fall back, let your arms fall back. If you want, you can do snow angels with those arms. Especially if you work at a desk all day. This is so good for you. Just really open up those pecs, open up that chest. Helps you breathe better. Something so simple like this. Breathe. All right, I just wanted to tell you a couple things. Once you hear this, you can just stop the video. You're at 32 minutes, your workout's done. But those side planks, I was working at Rally Sport in Boulder, and I was working with an Xterra pro triathlete, Will Kelsey. If you look him up, you can probably still see stuff about him, but he's retired now, he's in his 40s, and I think he's actually doing race announcing now. But I was working with him. He had gotten hit by a truck that was pulling a trailer, and the guy turned in front of him while he was on his bike, and he hit the trailer. He had a big slice out of his shoulder. He was really banged up. And he did, we did a lot of like hopping 1 foot upstairs, a lot of agility stuff, because with Xterra, you have to have tons of agility. But those side planks, he told me, were the key to him rehabbing and getting his body back so quickly. He really struggled with them, but by the end he was able to do, probably 20, 25 on each side. And he just said that those were just so good for his rehab. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. Also, the type of training that I do where we have those cardio points, we're not resting much at all, is really good for endurance athletes. And there's a name for it. It's actually called PHA, peripheral heart action. And
it's been known to be more effective for endurance athletes because you're not getting that rest. Like a HIIT workout, a lot of times you're getting a much longer rest in between. And a lot of strength training, you lift heavy for 5 reps and then you take like a good 2-minute rest or something. So, that's a different type of strength training. The strength training that we're doing is all functional strength training. We're not locked into a machine and working one body part because that's not the way we move every day. We move using our whole body, and we need things to be coordinating together, and we need balance, mobility, stability. And so there was an article in Runner's World magazine about PHA training, and so many endurance coaches are using this type of workout now for endurance athletes. So just wanted to share that with you. I've been teaching this type of strength training for 7 years now, so I found it kind of ironic that, it's like, well, coaches are finally catching on to this, and it's just so efficient. We're working the whole body in 30 minutes. And for those of you that have a little bit more time, you're welcome to go through and, maybe fast forward through the warm-up and just go through that main set again. You can skip the squats if you want, but you're welcome to go back and do some more. But for those of you that are in high volume training right now, half an hour is plenty. So take care, and again, send me your feedback. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, or what you think of this workout. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.